Welcome to Veera's classroom. In the series of signal flow graph problem we have seen earlier, this is a second problem where we are converting a block diagram to a signal flow graph and then finding the transfer function by using Masson-Gain form. This problem is somewhat complex than the previous one. So as we discussed earlier, from the block diagram we have to find the nodes. So how we will find the nodes? The nodes are the terms R of s and C of s and the block branch point and the summing point. So we will convert all those things. So based on that, R of s is node number 1 and this branch point is node number 2, the summing point is node number 3, the next summing point is node number 4, the next branch point is node number 5, the branch point here is node number 6, summing point is node number 7, the last C of is node number 8. And once again I have marked node here 9, but I have not used it in the signal flow graph. I have separated these two into two different loops, so this doesn't matter in the next step. So we have converted this block diagram into a signal flow graph, right? So we do not have any terms between node number 1, 2, 3 and 6, 7 and 7 and 8. So those values are 1, and the other things, the blocks between node 3, 4 is termed as signal G1 and 4, 5 is G2, 5, 6 is G3, and we have a feedback element from 6 to 4, that is minus H2, 5 to 4 is minus H1, 5 to 3 is 1, and we have a forward loop from 2 to 3, that is G4. So basic steps, the step number 1 to find the forward path gain. We will see what are the number of forward paths. So the first forward path is going to start from node number 1 and goes to node number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is first forward path. And the second forward path, it starts from 1, goes to 2, jumps to 7 and goes to 8. This is second forward path. We do not have any more forward paths. Forward paths 1 and 2. So the value of k is 2. So what is the second step? So I am writing the forward path gain is P1 equal to G1, G2, G3, P2 equal to simply G4. So we will move on to individual loop gains. We have nearly 3 loop elements here, H1, H2 and 1. So we will mention those things and find the individual loop gain. So we will see the individual loop gain one by one. So first individual loop gain, it starts from 4, goes to 5, comes back to 4. This is individual loop gain 1. The second one starts from 4, goes to 5, goes to 6, comes back to 4. This is individual loop gain number 2. What is the third one? Third one starts from 3, goes to 4, goes to 5, comes back to 3. This is individual loop gain number 3. So any other individual loop gain? No, we do not have any other individual loop gain. We have only 3. So 3 individual loops has been listed here. So the values are P11 equal to minus G1, G2, H1, P21 equal to minus G2, G3, H2, P31 equal to minus G2, H1. So we will check the common nodes, because step number 3 to find the 2 non-touching loops. So when you check these 3 individual loops, first individual loops starts from 3, ends at 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. The second one is 4, 5, 6. So first and second have 4, 5 as common. When you check the third one, it's 4, 5. So all the 3 individual loops has 4, 5 as common. So there is no 2 non-touching loops. So there is no possible combination of 2 non-touching loops and probably no 3 non-touching loops also. So we will find the value of del, that is step number 4. Calculate the value of del and del k. The formula for del is 1 minus summation of individual loop gains plus summation of 2 non-touching loops. There is no 2 non-touching loops, so the formula will be somewhat simpler. So it is del equal to 1 minus P11 plus P21 plus P31. We'll substitute the value of P11, P21 and P31 here. So it is 1 plus G1, G2, H1 plus G2, G3, H2 plus G2, H1. We know the forward path is 2. So the value of k is 2. Number of forward path is 2. So the value of k is 2. So del 1 equal to 1. Because why del 1 is equal to 1? Because see here, the forward path 1 involves all the nodes 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have found that the individual loop gain as 4 and 5 common for all the 3. So none of the individual loops skips the first forward path, it touches it. So when you see the second forward path P2, that skips 3, 4, 5, 6, it doesn't have any node between 2 and 7, it goes from 2 to 7 directly. We'll check with individual loop gain. All the individual loop gain involves from 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5. So all the 3 individual loops doesn't touch the second forward path. So del 2 is going to be 1 minus all the 3. So we'll write the value of del 2, that is del 2 equal to 1 minus of P11 plus P21 plus P31. So the value is 1 plus G1 G2 H1 plus 1 G2 G3 H2 plus G2 H1. So we found the value of del 1 and del 2. The last step is to find the transfer function. The transfer function T equal to 1 by del summation K P K del K. So we will expand the term. So it is 1 by del P1 del 1 plus P2 del 2. So we will substitute the value of P1 del 1 P2 del 2. So it's G1 G2 G3 into 1 plus G4 into 1 plus G1 G2 H1 plus G2 G3 H2 plus G2 H1 whole divided by 1 plus G1 G2 H1 plus G2 G3 H2 plus G2 H1. So we'll simplify the terms. So the final value of transfer function T is equal to G1 G2 G3 plus G4 plus G1 G2 G4 H1 plus G2 G3 G4 H2 plus G2 G4 H1 whole divided by 1 plus G1 G2 H1 plus G2 G3 H2 plus G2 H1. So with this problem gets over. If you like this video, share it with your friends, give a positive comment and subscribe the channel.